Order! Order! You are an incorrigible delinquent at times. Behave yourself, man!
Now, BT's long-planned £12.5 billion takeover of the mobile phone network EE has been waved through today by the regulator, the Competition and Markets Authority. They said the combined group wouldn't significantly reduce competitive pressures in the telecoms industry, but many of BT's rivals have been fighting hard against the merger, worried they'll be squeezed out of the market.
EE is the country's largest mobile network. BT is already the largest provider of fixed telephone lines, so there's no doubt the pair of them are a powerful duo. In the marketing jargon, this deal is all about what's called the quad play, bringing together your mobile phone, your home landline, your broadband internet and your television channels. Now BT can sell them all to you in one bundle. But one consumer group warned it's rarely a good thing to see fewer companies competing in any market. And a rival, TalkTalk, complained that BT will now be more dominant than it was before it was privatised 30 years ago. BT promises it'll be a digital champion for the UK, pumping in more investment in broadband and the next generation of mobile services. Now the telecoms battle will shift to BT's Openreach business, which Ofcom is pondering breaking up. It's the network of copper that connects most houses in the UK to the internet, used by BT but also by its competitors, Sky, TalkTalk and others. Now BT has seized control of EE, its rivals are likely to increase the pressure for that split to happen.
Well, joining me now from Hook in Hampshire is Dido Harding, Chief Executive of the rival telecoms company TalkTalk. Dido, you heard what the CMA said. They've been looking at this for 6 months and they found no significant harm to competition. Have they got it round the twist?
Well, it's certainly very disappointing, if not really unexpected, as they did signal this is the way they were going to go. And personally, I think fewer companies in a market almost always means higher prices for consumers and less choice. So I think this is very bad news for consumers across the country.
But you've also been saying today that BT is more powerful now than it was before privatisation. But then it was a monopoly and now it's got just a third of the mobiles and broadband market. So, I mean, isn't this just a bit of sour grapes by you because you're having a bit of a difficult time?
No, not at all. This is about customers and choice. The combined BTE group is going to own 47% of all mobile spectrum in the country, 100% of all the copper wires into everybody's homes. And as you rightly said in your clip, people are buying all these products together. So they're going to be an enormous powerhouse, and we'll be looking to Ofcom, the regulator, to really make sure that they do their job and make sure that consumers across the country have got choice and see prices go down. But if they don't act, prices are going to go up as a result of today.
And if they don't split Openreach, I mean, there's not a lot you can do about it, is there?
Well, Openreach is TalkTalk's single largest supplier, owned by our single largest competitor. So yes, we're reliant on strong regulation. To be fair to Ofcom, the regulator, they have done that over the last 10 years. And as the telecoms landscape is changing now, it's really important that they do the same thing again, that they make sure that BT's forced to open up their network to competition, to companies not just like TalkTalk. You want to have a whole range of different suppliers. That's what gives consumers choice and better deals.
Now, you are having quite a difficult time at the moment. A big reason for that was the hack that you experienced last year. Sorry to remind you of that. The share price has taken a bit of a battering. But is it really adequate that you've given a few freebies to customers? But is that really sufficient compensation when some of them have lost thousands of pounds through no fault of their own?
Look, I didn't really come on to talk about the cyber attack today. This isn't about TalkTalk. This is about giving choice to consumers, not about anything that happened a few months ago. I stand by what we've done for TalkTalk customers. 4% of our customers had information stolen. Anybody who was directly affected by that attack, we've encouraged them to contact us, and we'd offered every single one of our customers a free upgrade. So no, I'm confident that we're doing what we think is right for our customers, and I'm pleased to say that many many of our customers agree with us.
Well, just before you go, I can't resist asking you, as a Conservative peer and a business leader, you're in a pretty unique position to talk about the forthcoming EU referendum. How worried are you that Britain is in danger of sleepwalking into leaving the EU?
Look, I came on to talk about BT buying EE. I've been 100% focused on running Talk, as you would expect me to be. So, to be honest, the EU referendum is just simply not something for me right now.
An unwelcome distraction, perhaps. My words, not yours. Dido Harding, thank you very much for joining us.
Indeed.
Well, of course, we did also ask the bosses of both BT and EE for an interview, but they weren't available.